Now, okay. Mom, you go in.
You should check if it's good.
No, yeah,
I flipped it around. No, the sound.
go. Okay. Hello, everyone. The HTs are here, aka the Temptations. And we're here today to answer all your questions. We want to thank you all for all your overwhelming amount of questions. We'll try our best to answer all of them. I'll put timestamps in the info box below because it's going to be a long video. So we're going to have different categories so you guys can choose where you guys want to watch. So we're going to start with HT calling / TNF / working with others / relationships. So the first question is for Veronica and Pauline. What type of struggles do you face as an HT?
Well, sometimes as an HT, you just don't know when or what to say, and like, when is it appropriate to do something?
Dude, what is my
What is that?
Oh my gosh, I hate you! For Veronica and Pauline, what type of struggles do you face as an HT?
Well, as an HT, as a new HT, it's very difficult to know when it is appropriate or what is appropriate to say or do at certain times. Just appropriateness in general.
For me, I struggle with learning Vietnamese and deadlines.
Next question. How do you know it is your calling to become HT in the future? This is for Brenda.
So I knew it was my calling when I went through TNF myself as a younger child. I had, TNF gave me a lot of opportunities, and through those opportunities I felt like I was blessed a lot. And so I knew it was my calling when I wanted to provide those opportunities for someone else so they may have the blessings that was given to me.
Okay, next question for Brenda as well. Plans in the future for TNF?
Some plans that we're thinking about are is moving TNF to be more standardized. So a lot of the things will be very easy to keep going for longer, for long term. Yeah, that's one of my biggest plans right now.
All right. When is camp and what should we expect?
Camp is actually on June 24th through 26th, which is Friday through Sunday. And some of the things you can look forward to is a lot of leisure time at the lake, which we have not done in many years, and just more time to get to know people. So use this opportunity to get to know people outside of your dorms or people you never spoke to before.
All right. This is for Pauline. What is it like being HT?
I think being an HT is two really big things. First of all, it's challenging because you have a lot of new responsibility, but at the same time you're able to bring out a bunch of new ideas and you keep trying new things with TNF to keep it fun and fresh. And it's also really rewarding because of all the time that you spend with everyone, whether it be people your age or kids that are younger than you, or we have a lot of people in TNF all the time, so it's really fun to get to know everyone. One of my favorite times of the day at TNF is when I get to talk to the kids right before they go to class. And technically I'm doing security, but it's really fun because we just like talk about random things, and the game always yells at me for keeping them out there for too long. So yeah, it's really fun.
Okay, this is for Tuan. How do you tolerate people that you have to work with or have different views on certain things?
Well, I think first of all, tolerate is kind of a harsh word. I don't think I feel that way towards anyone in TNF especially. But I think if I do have to work with someone who I don't necessarily see eye to eye with, or someone whose actions I don't agree with, me personally, I tend to kind of avoid that person and try not to interact with them unless I have to for the sake of work or getting something done. Otherwise, like outside of work or TNF, I do my best not to interact with them because I obviously don't like them if I have to tolerate them.
All right. Okay, next question is for me. How do you maintain a relationship with your loved ones? So I think for me personally, it's just you just have to make sure that the relationship is reciprocal. So if it's your friendship, then you want to make sure that you're giving in time, like, hey, do you want to go out for some boba, and just like make some time for them. And if someone is not giving in the time for you, then I don't think it's worth it. There's plenty of people out there in your life who care about you, who will make time for you. So I'd say just equal balance of hanging out with each other. Okay, next question. This is for Peter. How do what to do in life when others are constantly judging you and trying to influence your decisions?
Yeah, so I think a lot of people have to deal with this, but for me personally, I just, don't let other people make decisions for me. Everything that I want to do, or everything that I do is because I want to do it. And life is all about learning, and you want to make all the wrong decisions on your own so that you can someday, learn to make the right decisions because of those, experiences, I guess. So, yeah, for example, like for me, I'm going to school to be a teacher. So a lot of people, they always come up to me like, man, are you sure you want to do that? And it's usually like older people, like my family or like adults. But my answer is always like, absolutely yes, because I know what I want. And there's no one on this earth that knows you better than you know yourself. And you know what's best for you. So no one can, not even your parents, know what's best for you except for you. So just, trust in your feelings and trust in your instincts. And you will find the right path if it's your calling. So.
All right, next question. This is also for Peter. How did you get out of your comfort zone?
To be honest, I honestly don't think I'm out of my comfort zone that often. Yeah, because for me, I'm a very guarded person. I'm very private, and I do my best to get out there and do stuff. But for me, I'm very comfortable with the people that are really close to me, and I think I'm completely different with my very close friends and my family versus like all the other people in my life. So, TNF has helped me a little bit with that, meeting new people, and maybe that's where it starts, just like being out there. But it's a learning process for all of us, and for me especially. So.
Yeah, I think it's easier to get out of your comfort zone and do things that you wouldn't normally do if you have other people that you're close with who want to do those things with you.
Yeah.
I think it makes it really easy.
Honestly, it will always be difficult because no matter what, when you're always out of your comfort zone, you're obviously uncomfortable. But you just really got to go under with the mindset that you will fail no matter what you do, and you will get something from it. And if you don't want to fail, then obviously you're too comfortable in your comfort zone. So at the end of the day, you should make your uncomfort zone a comfort zone and then build off from there. And that will get bigger eventually.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, take risks.
Take risks, go for it. So this is our first category. So we have moved on to our next category. Our next category is personal HT questions. So this is what you guys directed to each and every one of us, so we will try our best to answer it. So the first question is for Tuan. I'm Tuan. How often do you dye your hair?
Dude, I've never dyed my hair before. Actually, no, it's not true. In 3rd grade, I dyed my hair blue for like Halloween or something.
Oh, just straight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not really hair dye. Okay. And then this person was really serious. Like, Tuan, tell us. Period. G-Friend or Red Velvet?
This is a very tough decision.
I need to know.
And after,
K-pop nữa.
and after a lot of consideration, I chose G-Friend because their songs have better line distribution.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. You heard that, kids. Brenda, what brand of eyelashes do you use?
My favorite would be the Katy Perry eyelash, the Oh My Kitties, the star-looking one. But the ones I most frequently use is from Vietnam. I don't know what brand it is. It's just Vietnam lashes.
Good choice.
Okay, next question for Brenda as well. What terrifies you the most?
I actually scare really easy, so I never watch horror movies or go to horror theme parks. But I think the thing that terrifies me the most would be the dark, because you're at a super disadvantage in the dark. Everything's just scarier, like a baby scary.
And Peter, how many hours of games do you play? Wait,
Yeah.
how many hours do you play games a day?
And don't lie.
Okay, so
Now
it
he plays like
kind
one
of
of
it kind of depends. So if you guys don't know this about me, I'm a very passionate gamer. Like, all my
He
friends,
laughs.
like we're very close. Like we go on Skype and we play for all day long. So, so Overwatch came out like the other day, and the moment we woke up until the moment we slept, so at least 12 hours straight. So I checked the Skype. The Skype duration was around 12 hours. So
Yes,
yeah.
got you.
So yeah, I play games a lot. That's when I have time. But when I have more serious things, like during school, like maybe 5 hours.
All right.
Look, as much as I can. That's my.
All right, thank you. Brittany, how often do you practice piano?
Not nearly as much as I should, because if you're trying to make a career in the music field, you have to practice at least 3 hours. Thank you.
Question for Brittany, how often do you curl your hair?
Just whenever I want to. So like if I have an extra 10 minutes, which I didn't today, I'll just curl my hair.
All right. Next question. Colleen, do you have a face mask collection?
No, I actually don't have that many. I actually don't have that many, but I just got some new ones.
Oh yeah, insert clip.
Insert clip.
Okay, keep talking.
These, I just got some Innisfree ones. 15 of them. They're I actually don't have that many, but just want to put it out there. Wear sunblock every day, guys. Take care of your skin.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You should get those face masks that are like emojis.
Oh, play you. Okay.
Those are super-
This is for Veronica. Veronica, what are your family hair plans?
I have plans.
Yeah, for real.
I always have plans, but then I don't follow with it. So like,
Oh, can you tell us what the hair plan is?
Hair
Yeah, what is that?
or like plans to like do their hair. So
Like colors?
I cut their hair and I dye it. So they have no control over their hair. It's
What's
mine.
your plan?
What's your family hair plan?
My plan is I have control over it.
What's next?
What's next?
Yeah. Oh well, I'm thinking of dyeing one of their hairs blue, but like not everything, because you know the Taekwondo belt is blue. I usually don't follow the hair plans. Like I really wanted to go like all blue, but I went red instead. Now we're here.
So
Next question is for Kathy. Kathy, describe yourself in 5 words.
If I were to describe myself in 5 words, I would probably say I'm friendly, I'm very cheerful, I'm... What else is there? Like, let's do that again.
Cute, pretty,
Answers. For myself in 5 words, I would use caring, friendly, cheerful, diligent, and enduring.
Ooh, okay.
Not
The next question is for me. Diana, what is on your bucket list this year? So my 3 main things is number 1, I want to meet Steven Yeun. He's this character on The Walking Dead. And I'm in love with him. And if he's watching this video, holla at your girl. And then the next question is, I need to drive the freeway because that's really sad. I just need to get that over with, so learn by this summer. And then the third thing, what was my third thing? I want to get more involved with things I'm passionate about, so whether it's gender equality or the LGBT community, I want to be involved with that. And that is it. And this next question was for G. Lucy, so we filmed this on another day, so we'll insert clip right now. Today we're going to ask Lucy's question, okay? So we're going to insert it in the video. So, G. Lucy, out of your sunglasses you have, which one is your fave and how much did it cost? Do you have a discount? Okay, Lucy will answer.
All of my sunglasses, P. Australia is my favorite. It's like this rose gold color, and it's called Cherry Blue or Cherry Bomb. And I got my discount with it. If you guys go on Instagram, it's actually all over Instagram.
Okay, what would you say is the biggest regret while you were in college/high school?
I would say one of my biggest regret in college/high school was not being involved, or not really being involved as I should have been, because I felt like if I had been more involved, things would have turned out differently after graduating. Definitely, that's one of my biggest advice I want to give to people is to join clubs, to meet new people, be open to networking with different people, keep your mind open, and yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you guys. This is for the category for personal HT questions, and we shall move on to the next category. We have moved on to the college and high school portion, so something that will be of interest in you guys. Let's start off with the first question. This is for Brenda and Brittany, the B sisters. What is it like applying for college? What is it like attending college? And the little squiggly face, like the very nervous, like the less than.
She'll put it on screen.
Yeah, why would you make me do that? I have to edit that in. Okay.
Make the face, make the face. What is it?
I don't know. Stop.
Well, I only applied to Cal State, so it was really easy to apply. You just take the SATs, and then you get a good score, and then you just put in your numbers, and then you just get accepted.
Just be good.
Just get good grades.
I'm just
Like,
kidding.
who scored?
But yeah, it's really easy because you just fill out one application and you can keep reusing it. And then what's it like attending college? I really like attending college because it's your time to be like responsible for your own actions and kind of like when you're actually an adult. No one keeps you accountable for doing your homework or reading or anything like that. So what you put into it is really what you get out of it. C's do not get degrees, by the way. If you want to go to masters or graduates, any graduate school, like you have to do well. So.
I went to community college, and I don't remember if we had to follow up on any paperwork, but they pretty much accept everyone. So if you're scared of getting rejected, go to community college. Also,
It's not.
I was really surprised that El Camino has a really good music program. They have a lot of teachers, professors from like USC.
yeah.
That's a really good prestigious
The
school.
nursing program too.
Yeah, their nursing
Yeah.
program, they have a lot of clinicals with the area, so they have a really good program.
Yeah, don't really underestimate Elko. Like if you're thinking about doing Elko or if you're scared, I think if you go to Elko, it's not a big deal. I think some people give it a bad rep, like, oh, it's community college. But honestly, I've learned a lot.
really apply for scholarships.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
You should always
I
apply
forgot
for
to. That's my
Do it.
favorite.
For El Camino, at least they awarded over like $2 million. Don't take that for as fact, but yeah, they awarded a lot of money.
A lot.
No,
Yeah,
I think
they really did, and they were complaining about how like there's like not enough
people to take it.
applicants, and so they have a lot of money left over. So you should really look into that.
Yeah.
I should look into
So
that.
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
even though I didn't have to write any personal statements, I still used them to apply for scholarships. For yeah.
Letters of rec from teachers, so get close to professors.
Yeah.
Make friends. Okay, next question. This is for Tuan and Kathy. What is your biggest regret while you were in college/high school? One of y'all can start.
Okay. Well, the biggest regret when I was in high school was not going to all the events my senior year. I feel like when I look back, I can't really remember much other than prom because that's like the only event I went to. So I think that you should go to all the events because you only go through high school, or you're only a senior once in high school, and you should go to all the events. And you wanna remember something when you look back.
I think the biggest thing I regret in high school was spending like the first couple of years like trying too hard to be someone else and trying to fit in with people who were like popular. And then when I got to that point, the popular people, like, they're super whack. All they do is like drink and smoke weed, and they're just super whack. They're just not fun.
Watch bad animes, right?
Yeah, and then watch bad anime, right?
None of that
Popular
Sword
people
Art
always watch
Online.
bad anime. Oh, yeah. I think the last couple years of my high school, I just was really comfortable in my own skin and was just really open with who I was and like my interests. And then like naturally, people who have the same interests as you usually like they come through, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I think when I first started high school, I was just some awkward kid with like braces and I didn't know what was going on. So I don't have braces. You're so mean. I mean, I am awkward. Yeah, that's true. But anyways, I think I was just very critical of myself. I was always worrying what people were thinking about me. But honestly, like, you just do whatever you want. Like, you love the things that you want to love, and you are passionate about the things you're passionate about. Like, it doesn't really matter if anyone's gonna like talk down on you. Like, if you're passionate about something, like someone will like that, and you'll make really good friends from that. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents. What is your regret in college? What is one of your regrets in college?
Oh, I think my biggest regret was going to live with my relatives when I went to Cal State Fullerton for my first year of college. That was a really bad experience and left a bad taste in my mouth.
For college and stuff, it's kind of like weird sometimes. Like you get along fine if they're like your cousins and they live in a different house, and all of a sudden they're in your house. You're just like, get out of my face.
Yeah, cause like your cousins, you see them like maybe like 2-3 times a year, and it's like, oh yeah, they're cool, and you think it's like okay, you would live with them, but then like after spending a year at their house, it's like completely different. It's like seeing a completely different person, even with your aunts and uncles too.
Yeah. Next question.
Conversation for another time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
So, okay, next question. This is for Veronica and Andy. If you don't know what to do in life or what your passion is, what is your advice when you get to college?
Well, advice, just try new things. Before college, during college, all the time, your whole life. Try new things, just random things. Be like, I like this, so I'm gonna try it. If you don't try it, then how are you going to know if you like it or not? So like, for example, at school sometimes they force you to take classes you don't like. Well, you think you don't like until you take it and you're just like, wow, I'm good at this. So take that art class, take that music class, and if you feel like you want to be a singer, go and audition.
Yes.
I took ballet because I wanted to be a ballerina. I can't dance for my life.
Ballet classes?
Dude,
I've
goals. I
never-
always wanted to take ballet. Okay, Andy.
I 100% agree with what Veronica said. Really try out new things could really shape not just you, but it can shape your passion as well. Because when I did it, I started dancing freshman year. I totally thought dancing were for like chicks, like no ballet and everything. But when I really got into it, I found out there was just more to just dancing. So really try something new. Yeah, you gotta really dig deep, brother. Yeah.
There's a saying that
Sisters.
says like,
He's just doing this like a fight.
like they say, don't wait to be found. Find yourself. Like if you think you are a good singer, don't hide it. Go and find yourself. Does that make sense?
Show your talent.
Show yourself.
Yeah.
Don't wait to be found. Like you don't need
Yes.
some CEO guy to be like, hey, you good. You be, hey, I good.
You do you.
Yeah, you do you. Slay. Okay. Wish you had done in high school that would have benefited you in college.
Honestly, I could have just done homework. No, homework. There's more to it. There's more to it. Homework to me was, well, I kind of push it away. Every assignment, even the easiest assignments, I always push away. But to me, homework isn't just just assignments. It's more. It's being diligent in your work. Because little things do matter, and if you can't handle the little things, how are you supposed to handle the big things in life when they come? So really work on doing the little things and really persevere, because those pay off.
Snowball.
And, to add to that, like also a lot of people in high school, like they're very fixated on scores and grades, but learning can't be measured by a number. So like for me, I didn't do that well in high school, but I did really well in English, and I was like, oh, this is so easy. I got like A's, and I took all AP tests and all that. But when I got to college, and I was an English major, but I didn't know how to write a college essay, and I got an F on my first paper. So, but yeah, so it's a learning process, and don't get fixated on grades, because doing the assignments, that's cool, but if you didn't learn anything from it, then what's the point, right?
Just
Yeah.
go do it.
Oh yeah.
E for effort. That's why they don't have the letter E in your grades.
It's just assumed on there.
Okay, so that is up for our college/high school category.
Know what you want to do in life? I recommend healthcare administration.
Oh, no. Psychology.
All right, next one, right?
Business.
I
Don't
just,
do my job. I won't.
I just want to say.
Oh, okay.
The
Settle
healthcare
down.
field makes up 20% of the industry employment, and so that's like number one. And there's always placement for everything. There's jobs for everything, like taking pictures.
See Brenda later for more.
Yeah, talk to her. Okay, Todd, what do you want to say?
I had a point
Dude, honestly, I totally forgot.
What?
Brenda's preaching.
About your major?
Yeah.
But that wasn't about that.
Oh.
It's
It
about
was
high
It was
school.
about high school.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, I got it. Right, just like a little advice about high school, like when you're like up late at night and you still have like homework assignments to do and stuff, especially in your like junior and sophomore and senior year, and like you want to watch like YouTube or something, just don't. Just don't do it. Like, but before you do anything, that isn't homework, just rationalize in your head like that video will still be there tomorrow. Like like whatever you want to do that isn't the homework is still gonna be there tomorrow. But the homework's gonna be due tomorrow, so you have to. Okay, like. Like we've all made that mistake plenty of times.
Yes.
I'm sure
Yes.
you watching this has already probably made that
Yes.
mistake plenty of times too. So just in your head, just try to rationalize everything you do and try to prioritize the things that are more important.
Yes. So that concludes our college/high school
Wait, I
category.
got one more.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
any category? Did you guys want to add anything left?
Okay, I just wanted to add on, because earlier we talked about high school, go to the events and stuff. Same thing with college. Your college or university is going to have a lot of resources. Use the library, because it costs them millions of dollars to get those books and those materials and those resources, and it's state of the art. So definitely do that, and always go to the events that they have too, if it's like related to your major or not. Just go. At Long Beach, there was a government day that Brenda and I went to, and we were literally sitting a few feet away from an FBI agent. So I thought that was so cool. We were sitting right in the front. There's FBI agent. There was someone that works with the public defender's office. There was what was it? I don't know, just a bunch of people that work for it was really cool. And they did a panel, so we got to learn about their jobs. So if you're also questioning, what you want to do, you could go to those and find out what those people do for a living and get some inspiration. So just use the resources that your university or college offers.
Just to add on to that and what everyone else said about trying new things and going places you haven't done before, make sure when you do something like that and you're stepping out of your comfort zone, make sure you give it like a real try. Don't go to like one lesson and be like, and you feel uncomfortable or nervous and be like, oh, it's not for me. Like you have to go and give it like a real chance, or else you'll never know.
Yeah.
But be
Good one.
smart about what you try too. Like don't just try everything. You gotta be smart.
Don't try drugs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Drugs don't be fun. You can have fun without it.
I never think about that before you said that.
That concludes our college/high school category. We're on to our extra category. So it is the etc. The one that didn't really fit into any category, so I'll put it here. So the first question is prom stories, please. And this is for Peter. No surprise.
Okay. Hi guys. So yeah, I was in high school once, and like at one point in time, that was me. Yeah. So yeah, when prom comes around, it's like the most exciting thing, right? So like all your friends talk about it. Like every time you see one of your friends, you're like, oh man, like how you doing? You going to prom? Like so. Yeah, so everyone's excited to ask people, and like you see people asking people every day, but like with all the giant banners and all the flowers and surprises, like. But okay, so for me, I had a couple girls I wanted to ask at that time, and like, I had a short list, so
A short list.
they knew they were on it. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so yeah, I didn't know who to ask because I wanted to ask a lot of girls at the time, and so it came down to one girl that I really liked at the time. Like, she's really cute and funny and like smart and liked all the things that I liked, and like, looking back, it was a good choice. But
She's in the video. She watched the video.
oh no!
Hi, Peter. Hi, Peter. Why am I saying hi, girl?
Peter is still single to this day.
Okay. But,
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask this girl, and we were really close at the time. So, and I talked to her about prom a couple times, and like she was just like, "Oh, I'm very simple, like I don't want a guy to do all crazy for whatever for me." So. Yeah, we were just in stats class one day, and the teacher was talking. I was like, "Hey, you want to go to prom?" And she was like, "All right." Loosely worded, yeah, but it was kind of like that. And so yeah, we were going to prom, and then so I told my friends like, "Oh, guess who I'm going to prom with?" And then they were like, "Oh, really? How'd you do it?" And I told them, and they were like, "No, you're dumb." Like, yeah. So I have a lot of friends that are girls, and they were like, "Oh, like," they told me like, "Oh, even though she said that to you, she's lying." Like the girls want like the nice proposal thingy, like. Not proposal, but
Yeah,
yeah, the nice gesture, the promposal. Okay, so yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh no, what did I do? Because I was like, oh, did I did I deprive her of like the experience, So like, so yeah, after a couple of weeks, and then one day I was just like, I asked my friend like, oh, can you drive me somewhere? And he was like, okay. So like we drove to go buy flowers, and I went to her house, and I was like, hey, come out. And she was like, what? No, I just woke up. I'm gross. I'm in pajamas, So she was like, but yeah, she came out, and I asked her, and it's like, oh, will you go to prom with me? And yeah, it's a long story.
Guys buy white shoes for Tina.
So I have a collection right here.
Okay.
Oh my god, guys.
So these are my old ones. I got these from Costco. They had Pro Kit.
Oh wait, show the front.
So I got them from Costco. These were originally white, but they're this coloring.
Brenda.
And then I have some white Toms from Nordstrom Rack, and then these gray slip-on kids.
Okay. Thank you to Brittany. That is her Tina's shoe collection. What is your biggest frustration in life that you're facing right now, Juan?
I think my biggest frustration in life right now is, me personally, I feel like I don't really get anything out of going to school. I feel like I don't really learn that much. But I don't know, I usually do like a lot of reading and stuff on my own, and so like a lot of the subjects that I go to school for, like philosophy and science and things like that, I know most of the things that they teach already. So, I don't know, I find college very boring. But that's like a personal problem, I guess. I doubt any of you watching this video will have the same problem. So.
Sports.
I look forward to graduate school and like upper level classes where they'll actually teach you things.
Go to
And
college.
we'll actually have to do the homework and stuff. 'cause-
He's just talking about GEs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
The
GE.
bachelor's.
GE classes are like,
That's why you take AP classes.
Oh yeah, get those over with, please. Okay.
Don't overwork yourself or else you'll sleep on the AP test like I did.
When you go to a boba place, what do you get? Veronica?
I get passion fruit black
Didn't
tea.
finish.
Like that's default. It's like when I play League, it's just ignite and flash. So default passion fruit black tea with extra boba or jelly, rainbow jelly with boba. Or sometimes I'm weird and I get random flavors like normal
Yeah, that's
human
all I
beings. But
At a boba place, if I feel like something fruity, I'll get a peach green tea, black tea, I don't know. One of those with lychee jelly. That's the best. And if I feel like something milky, I'll get almond milk tea or hazelnut milk tea or one of those frosty, milky, dry. I don't even know. There's caramel, there's pudding. It's good. Just try it.
Diabetes, yum.
Not
Brittany?
boba.
I don't go anymore, so.
Oh, she's healthy. Yeah,
she's healthy.
boba's pretty bad for you, but it's still good. Okay, Peter, what do you usually get when you go to a boba
I
place?
get either a hot almond milk tea or some kind of green apple slushy thingy.
That's
You know,
fancy.
yeah, something.
You get hot
He likes anything strawberry.
Something generic, you know, like.
Wow, that's happy.
Basically, I like snow cones. Like,
Happy.
you know.
I don't drink a milk tea anymore, so I usually drink things like passion fruit green tea or jasmine green tea or chrysanthemum tea. Yeah, that's my style.
But don't sleep on it because,
Yeah, don't sleep on chrysanthemum tea because it's fire.
fire.
like,
Yeah.
why?
Don't sleep on it as in try it. Don't skip it. You have to try it.
Oh, his language is so
No,
bad.
no,
Don't
What I get is I don't know. I've been through a lot of sad experiences at different boba places. Like they usually get my drink like very like obscure, like it'll be super sweet or it'll be like super bitter. So I just go straight with like green milk tea, and I usually that's my safe drink. And yes, Andy.
There's so many to choose from, but if I had to pick my favorite one, it would probably be water.
Oh,
Water
okay.
with boba.
I'm trying to be all
Yeah, he
like
built that
the one who sticks
The
out.
delivery though.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
do some like crazy thing at the bottom of the menu.
Kathy, what do you usually get at a boba place?
Usually I get a jasmine milk tea, but sometimes I get passion fruit black tea. That's about it.
How about you, Brenders?
At boba place, probably like matcha slush or something like that.
Nice.
Dude, sea salt, jasmine.
Oh,
yes.
it's so
Oh,
Okay,
good.
if it's a
wow.
milk tea with the sea salt, that's extra good.
Dude, if you guys get regular tea, not milk tea, don't let them put like your whole cup full of ice, okay? If you see that, you're like, hey man, you better cut that mess out, alright? You better, like,
How many do you have?
I actually have 16, and I'm trying to sell some so I can buy more. I wear them once, and I try not to wear them again.
Favorite so far?
Yeah.
Ooh, my favorite. I always like the high neck ones, but my favorite right now that I wore more than once would be it's like sunflowers, I think. I usually wear it during like May. Oh, yeah. It's like my yellow one.
Yeah.
Oh, Brittany, do you want to talk about your outie eye? What's your favorite one?
My favorite one is one that I custom made. It's just solid.
All of them
It's
were
really
custom
simple.
Is it the purple?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I'm really into this symbol style, so it's just a solid color and then like the downs.
But yeah,
Very
All in
little.
a statement.
Very little. Yeah. So it's just like on the neck and then on the sleeves. Just thank you.
This is a random question. This is for anyone. If the doctor told you that you only had 1 year left to live, what would you try to accomplish within that year?
Try to get to diamond. Challenger.
Yeah, I'll play right.
Challenger, let's go.
If I had 1 year left, I don't know. This is kind of boring, but like I just keep living out how I'm living this year because I'm actually receiving my what's it called? Bachelor's by the end of this year, and so I just want to keep doing it, and that's really what I want right now. So yeah.
Well, for me, if I had 1 year, I would probably die sooner. Not from whatever disease I have, probably from overconsumption of food.
It's like, what you
I'm so sick and dark.
Dang, that's
Also, just take his life away. Shh. We would like to thank you for this is insane. So we had a lot of fun filming. I think it was a nice time for all of us to sit together and answer some questions. So, okay, we had one last message from one of our askers, and they said, "This isn't a question, but I love all you guys, and I really appreciate every sweat and tear and love you guys have put into this little organization." So what you guys want to say?
Thank you.
Thank you. It means a lot. We put a lot of work into everything that we do in this organization, and we love you guys so much. And this is why we wanted to give an open end for you guys to ask whatever you want, so we can help you guys out if you're too shy to speak up to us.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you everyone for all your overwhelming amount of questions, and we really enjoyed filming this. And would you like to say anything, Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for sending in so many questions. It really means a lot to us that you guys look up to us so much, and you guys want to know and get advice from us and like learn from our experiences. It really does mean a lot to us, and we want to thank you so much. And we just want you guys to know that we love you very much.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the year with us. It's almost the end. I don't know when this is gonna come out, but we hope you had a good year with us.
Finish strong.